That sudden, overwhelming feeling of anxiety, whether at your desk or at home, is a signal from your body. But you can hit a biological reset button on that feeling in under 30 seconds using just cold water. This isn't just a distraction. It's a physiological hack called the mammalian dive reflex, which instantly slows your heart rate. This is just one way to manually control your body's anxiety response. So what is this biological reset button, and how else can we access it? In the next few minutes, we'll give you a toolkit of science-backed techniques, sensory anchors, physiological hacks, and cognitive shifts. Let's start with the simplest tools. Sensory anchors, which ground you in the present moment when your mind is racing. The most famous is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Quickly name 5 things you can see, 4 you can feel, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. Need something faster and more discreet? Pop a piece of sour candy. The intense flavor is a sensory jolt that breaks the anxiety loop. Or use a grounding object. Focus entirely on the texture, weight, and temperature of a stone, a key, or even your watch. Even a strong scent can work. A sniff of peppermint oil or a citrus peel can instantly shift your mental state. Sensory tricks are great for distraction, but to truly take control, you need to understand the underlying mechanics of anxiety in your body. Remember that reset button we mentioned? The master key is the vagus nerve. It's the main highway of your body's relaxation response. When you're anxious, your fight or flight system is in overdrive. Stimulating the vagus nerve is like hitting the brakes, telling your body it is safe. So how do you do it? A 2023 Stanford study found the fastest way to reduce anxiety is cyclic sighing. That's 2 sharp inhales through the nose, then 1 long exhale. That long exhale is the critical part. It physically stimulates the vagus nerve, directly slowing your heart rate and calming your system. Another surprising way, humming, singing, or even gargling. The vibrations in your throat directly massage and activate this calming nerve. Now that you know the what and the why, let's talk about the where. How do you apply these tools in real life, especially at work? At your desk, cyclic sighing is silent. You can hold a grounding object during a meeting or gently stretch your neck and jaw without anyone noticing. Excuse yourself to the restroom. There you can splash cold water on your face and wrists, do a few jumping jacks, or even hum quietly in a stall. At home, you have more options. You can sing out loud, do a full progressive muscle relaxation exercise, or hold an ice cube until it's uncomfortable. Feeling completely overwhelmed and untethered? Simply sit on the floor. The physical connection to the ground provides an immediate sense of stability. Physical and sensory tricks work on the symptoms. But what about the source, the racing thoughts themselves? This is where cognitive shifts come in. Methods to deliberately derail an anxious thought pattern. But what if your thoughts are too loud to be distracted? For mild anxiety, simple mental tasks work. Try counting backwards from 100 by 7s, or spelling your full name backward. These tasks require just enough focus. A fascinating trick for bilinguals. Switch to your second language. Thinking or reading in another language forces your brain onto a different cognitive track. When your mind feels cluttered with what-ifs, perform a brain dump. Quickly write down every single thought and fear without judgment to reduce their grip. These techniques are not isolated tricks. Their true benefit appears when you start combining them strategically. So how do you handle those too loud thoughts? The answer isn't just one technique. You don't fight a racing mind, you first calm the body. First, use a physiological hack. Remember the cold water? Use that to interrupt the panic signal. Then once your heart rate is lower, do the brain dump. Another combination. Do targeted neck and shoulder stretches while deeply inhaling a calming scent. This tackles both physical tension and mental focus at once. Think of these as ingredients. Your job is to find the recipe that works for you in a given moment. Start by pairing one physical method with one mental one. So you have 3 toolkits to fight acute anxiety. 1, sensory anchors to ground you. 2, physiological hacks to manually calm your nervous system. And 3, cognitive shifts to break the loop of racing thoughts. By engaging your body, senses, and focus, you can manage anxiety wherever you are. Anxiety can make you feel powerless, like you're not in control of your own body. These tools prove that you have more agency than you think. Don't just watch this video. Pick one technique that intrigued you, just one, and try it the next time you feel that wave. Find out what works for you